Okay guys, so this is what I've done so far. I'm gonna modify this thing right here. This is like a little subframe for the original bumper there. It holds this that bumper onto there, and it perched the bumper perfectly. So basically, I'm gonna make it so that this thing right here will support my new bumper. So if you've been following me, I've been supporting I've been placing my new bumper, the skin of it at least, onto this thing right here, okay? And that's what I've been molding it with. So I didn't show you this, but this piece right here used to be right here, okay? And so what I did, I cut this thing apart, and I put an end tube here, and so it's no longer there. See, that's how it looks like. Okay, it's a hollow tube that goes out through and through. So here I've removed this part. I've cut this out. Okay, I've also done this as well. I've also cut the other end here out. I also boxed this end in, and so the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to be putting this tube right here. This tube right here will go here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this thing about yay long from here to there, and I'll show you how it'll look like, all right, in a bit. So, but then this is what I'm doing. Okay, so that's that. Okay, folks. So this is what I did so far. I tacked my bumper in. This is how it looks like. Okay, that's how the bad boy looks, and basically, this is where the original license plate would go in, but I'm thinking otherwise, that I'm not gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Maybe I'll put it here. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. And the reason why I made it like this here is so that I could use this as a stepping thingy when I climb onto the bed of my truck. So this here looks like this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert this thing that I was working with into here, and then I'm gonna be installing that tube right there onto here, and I'll mock it up. Okay, so this is how it looks like when it's mounted. So basically what I'm going to do is, remember that square tube? I'm going to link it, I'm going to weld it to here, from here all the way to here. Okay, so from here all the way to here. And then I'm going to gusset it so that it'll hold this thing will hold it for strength. And after that, I'm going to strengthen this plate right here as well, so that it'll be strong. The reason why I decided to leave this alone like this and use this is because for crash purposes. If somebody were to hit me from the rear, this is weaker metal. At least there's a crumble zone right here. Okay, this thing will give somehow. After I use that tube that goes here, I'm gonna box this in a little bit. Okay, box this in right here, box this in right here, and that tube goes, another tube goes to here. That's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna cut this to length. Okay guys, so this is what I did. I made a structure support here that will be welded here. This thing right here will support the bumper here. As you know, I'm I'm building this so that if I go off-roading, it's a little bit more heavy duty. So on this side as well, and I've welded this here on this side, and I'm going to put an end cap here, and then I'm going to make another tube coming from here out, which will travel the gamut there on the other side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to box this in right here. Okay, make a little structure here. Okay, I'm not going to do anything here because this will hold it, but I'm going to box this in. I'm going to box this in as well, and I'm going to make another support system right here, because this right here is where the my tire carrier spindle will come through. Okay, it'll come through here, and it'll go into here, and there'll be a structure supporting the spindle. Okay, but yeah, so this is how it looks like. Okay folks, so this is how it looks like. Okay, this is the structure that I'm building here. It's like a skeleton. So I'm gonna start finalizing my weld right here. Okay, and I'll show you how it looks like after I'm done. Okay guys, so this is what I did so far. I put an end cap here, boxed it in, welded that in. Okay, it's not the best bead, but it'll hold. Okay, so this goes here, this as well. Okay, and end cap this as well. So show you how it looks like in a bit when I put this thing back in. I was trying to weld this area right here, and so what I did was I took out the bolts here and on this side as well. Okay, I welded this area right here in, and I took out this bolt and this bolt, but what happened was this bolt, I think when they originally installed it, they over torqued it, and so right now it's just spinning. Okay, and it's just spinning inside here. So I'm gonna have to cut this out, put a new bolt in there. So yeah, fun in the sun. We're probably gonna have to gusset this area or somewhere here so that it'll add strength. Oh, probably right here, gusset here. Okay, so the arm here goes like this, as I said I would do, and the arm here goes like this as well. Okay, so this adds structural. What I'm trying to do here is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace a line here, okay, all across here, and I'm going to bend this metal inward. Okay. Okay, folks, so this is what I did. Made little structure support here to box it up like that, and here as well. Okay, and here as well, and then I'm gonna make one right here, but I'm gonna wait because I need to make a spindle, a wheel carrier, a tire carrier swing out, and I'm gonna cut into somewhere here, and so that's why I'm not doing anything here yet. So this is how it looks like. I'm gonna fill this in later, but I'm gonna take the frame here, mock it up, and I'm going to be building a rock slider for the underside there, going that way and going that way, and it's going to be built onto here, and it's going to be bolted onto the hitch right there. Okay guys, so this is what I've decided to do after thinking about this over and over again. I'm going to be cutting this part right here. Okay, and then from this line to this line to here, I'm going to make it slope angular like this down. So imagine a line going down that way, and that'll look better. So that's my change to the plan here. I decided to up the ante and just cut that so I could make a rock slider underneath and a fender protector here that goes from here all the way there, okay, for rock protection. So that's what I'm going to do. Mocked it up like that. I won't chop out that until I finish doing this. I'm going to build the rock slider first before I touch that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's do it. Okay guys, so this is how it looks like. Both sides have been cut, and I'm gonna peel out the tape that I used to tape the bottom here. Okay, that's how it looks like. Now the black paint there is used to paint over the metal that I cut so that it won't rust. I'm gonna clean it with acetone, the overspray here. Okay, and let's look at here. Okay, here as well. So let's peel it. There you go. And let's clean it with acetone. That's that. I'll show you how it looks like on this side. It doesn't look that bad. Alright folks, so this is what I did. I fabricated this rock slider right here. I'm going to fabricate, let's see, another one that goes up and goes this way to protect this area and this area, because I don't want to have an owie there if I should ever back into a rock. So how come I did it like this? So basically, I'm going to move the bumper. I'm going to modify my bumper there a little bit. So imagine here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut across diagonally here up a little bit this way. Okay. So that it has a higher clearance, angle clearance. And here as well, I'm going to go from here all the way there, a diagonal cut. So what that means is that I'm going to be moving this here up. I'm going to move it up right here. I'm going to bring out the plasma cutter, cut that piece off, and redo it again. So how I'm going to be doing this is that I'm going to be attaching this piece with this piece now, from now on. And it's going to become one with this. Yes, the bumper here can still come on and off. However, I'm going to attach this with this. The reason is because this is going to be more stronger than this piece. Okay, so yeah, fun time. I'm going to do the next side as well. Here, I'll show you how it looks like. So this is the hitch receiver right here. Okay, and this is the frame that ties into the frame of my truck right there. So I've tacked this here. This goes to here, out that way. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna angle it up to meet this tube right here. Okay, so it's gonna be one fun job. I'll show you how it looks like underneath. Okay, that's how it looks like. It's tied to that area. Okay, so yeah. So this is a view here. So just imagine it has a bumper there, and just imagine it has a little thing that goes like that. Okay, so that's how it should look like. But yeah, fun time. Okay, y'all, so I tacked this in. Well, I welded up here already, but what I'm gonna do is I've took out the tack here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pull this thing out, and we are going to weld the joints here. Okay, it's not hot. Okay, there you go. So we're gonna go and weld this thing. Okay, so it's welded, and this is a hard spot to get in. Let's see. Hocus, focus, pocus. Come on. Okay. This is a pretty hard spot to get in. And here's another spot right here. So I'm gonna go and tack this back onto that thing right over there. And okay guys, so this is what I've done. So I welded this here. However, oh, this is the rock slider for the rear, and I've welded the attaching arm to the hitch receiver frame. Okay, so that if I choose to, I can remove the receiver from the bottom, and out comes the rock slider there. Eventually, I will make another arm that goes up here, which runs the gamut here, and it'll go down here, and it'll be sort of like a cage that protects the side here. And it also helps with me, if I need to, I could climb on this, whatever it is. So here, I'm gonna modify my bumper here. If you look at the line here, I'm gonna pull up the plasma cutter and shave this here off there. Okay, and I'm gonna shave that as well. Okay, so yeah, it's coming along very, very well. Now the cut line right here, okay, that's the folding area that I will be folding my this bumper under. Okay, so so that it'll be one piece. So this side, same thing, and it's coming along very well. And I just need to take the bumper off, and I just need to use my plasma cutter and cut that piece off. Okay, now I'll let you know, this piece right here, okay, it will be plasma out, and it'll have a angle that is similar to this. Okay, and it'll fold under, but it's gonna be high up here. So that's that, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. I've been having a lot of fun building this, and it's coming along. I'm not gonna weld this yet until I've completely boxed everything in here. Then I will weld it up. So yeah, that's how it looks like.